Hi everyone, my name is Calvin and welcome to my Procreate video here. In this video, I'm not going to do a tutorial. I actually want to talk about printing and whether or not you should have your artwork printed at home on your home inkjet printer or whether you should send it off to get professionally printed. And if that's all you're after, just a quick answer, you should always have your artwork professionally printed. Unfortunately, a home inkjet printer just cannot come close to the quality and depth of color that you get when you have your stuff professionally printed. So in front of me, I got some good examples of some home printed stuff, some of the kind of results you can expect to get on a home inkjet printer. And, it's okay. I guess, I don't know exactly what it's called, but there's this thing I noticed with home inkjet printers where maybe as it transitions to different colors or where there's gradients involving darker colors, you get this weird effect where the black just gets lost. I don't know, like this should be a very subtle fade to the blue, but just at that boundary it just goes crazy and I lose all detail and it just looks like this solid dark gray color. And it does the same thing over here. And these are the results I get after I spend hours tuning my home inkjet printer, really dialing in the colors, printing like 20 test sheets, and this is really the best I can get. And here's another example. This one looks pretty much okay, but it took a lot of adjustment. I mean, I had to edit this in Photoshop because what kept happening is all these areas where the leaves are super dark, it did that same thing where the colors just fall off into black just so easily, and it just doesn't look right. So when I look at this on the screen, it looks great, but after I print it out, it looks terrible. So what I have to do is edit it so it looks really weird on the screen, and then when I print it out, it looks kind of okay. I guess this is just par for the course when it comes to using a home inkjet printer. It's not a quick solution. They're really designed for just printing documents and very simple photos. You can get better colors if you use glossy paper, but obviously, if any of you have used glossy paper, you've realized how weird and sticky it is. And I don't know, just my whole experience of printing on a home inkjet printer has always been discouraging. And I feel like it's not only that, it also discourages me from making art because you paint a bunch of stuff on the iPad and you spend hours doing that and then you print it out and it looks terrible. You just feel like, like what are you doing on the iPad? What are you even painting? But seriously, the artwork you paint is incredible. It has an incredible level of detail and color, and it's just the nature of inkjet printers to lack that. It's just something they'll always struggle with. This is probably the best one, the best result I could get, but even when I hold this side by side with my original painting on the screen, it's just missing something. It's missing texture, it's missing shades, and the colors just so quickly go to these sort of solid blocks, in this case this sort of solid green with almost no texture, no subtle variation, but the original painting has so much depth, but just when I print it out, this is just the best I can get. So next I want to show you some professionally printed results and what you can expect from that. So here's some professionally printed results, and although this is only about 150 DPI, it is vastly better in terms of color, in terms of texture than the other paintings. I mean, I'm sure you can even see this clearly on the video. There's just something lacking when I look closely at the inkjet printed result. Now this was printed on some kind of a laser printer, and that's why it's only 150 DPI, but it's just phenomenal. The colors that you get, the depth of colors is just amazing. And it's so inspiring to look at this artwork. You have it, you can hold it in your hand, and it's just so satisfying, it's so inspiring, and this kind of stuff makes me want to paint more stuff. Now this artwork, this isn't my own artwork. These are just some professional prints I had of some other digital watercolor paintings. But I think they'll make good examples of what you can expect when you do have your artwork professionally printed. So another comparison here. This took probably an hour and probably 20 pages of photo paper in order to dial the printer in to get good results like this. I just sent this file via email and it just came back just awesome, just like this. No technical stuff at all. I just sent it, got it back, and it's ready to go in a frame. It's ready to even sell. And on that note, on the note of selling things, you'd be surprised how little a gallery cares if your artwork is digital. They really don't care. What they're actually looking for is a finished product that's artistic and oftentimes related to the area, kind of local art, and something that is sellable today. So if you bring them a print like this, they're just going to look at this like it's a piece of paper, and they're going to say, you know, what can we do with this? Okay, we're going to sell it for $5. Well, the rent alone for that gallery is probably $7,000 a month. They're really not interested in that. What you should do is sell final artwork in a frame with a mat and a nice wooden frame, and try to make your artwork have something to do with the area that the gallery is in. They're really interested in that kind of stuff. So let me know what you think of this video in the comments. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for your support. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.